It's Monday the 28th, March 28th, 9:44 a.m. Did you this weekend? This is what I look like after I work Uber all weekend. Don't take a shower yet Monday morning. This is me, what I look like. Uneven nostrils, double chin going. Yeah, that's what I look like. First thing I am is a Crawford. I'm a Crawford. When I was at Woolworths, working at Woolworths, people were talking about Woolworths this weekend. Woolworths. You only own the place if your name's Woolworths. The common stock owners own the company. The board of directors of Woolworths never made me the chairman. I worked there. I got memories and stories forever of people getting murdered and other bullshit. Owners and owner of the laws of law. Merrill Lynch. You only own Merrill Lynch if your name's a Merrill. You're not a Merrill. I'm a Crawford. Common stock owners own the company. As far as I can tell, nobody since 1985 has an individual has owned 51% of Merrill Lynch, let alone 1%. And my token ownership, well, has been disrespected with jail time for trespassing. Other fiction is not acceptable. All individuals involved need to be executed or spend the rest of their lives in jail. All their assets confiscated, handed to me, and the board of directors needs to get on national television to discuss these issues and then contract me as a chairman at $1 trillion. $5 billion a year hedge fund paycheck. You know, it seems like I heard gossip. My dad was on the board of directors of a little publicly owned company, Automatique, and he owned a lot of stock of it, major stock owner, and his friend was a major stock owner who started it. And one of the neighbors bought one share and was demanding that he has to do something. And he started parking his car in Dad's yard and farming the yard. And you have to do this, you have to do that. And Dad would say, I don't have to do a damn thing I don't want to. You don't walk up and tell me. So I'm walking up and telling these people, well, we had family money in there. Merrill Lynch, Smith, Barney, PaineWebber. The people in there mouthed off, told me you're no different than everybody else. State license requirements require, got to work at one of these places before you get a license. These punks tell me my degrees don't matter. That's a flunk out of kindergarten. You're no different than everybody else. My ACT score, you're no different than everybody else. And maybe I called my dad or somebody who looked like him when I was 16 a pussy. When I was under pressure, being told I'm no different than everybody else, and maybe he was saying it doesn't matter. Or else somebody that looks like him doesn't matter. Says it doesn't matter. What doesn't matter? My degrees don't, my ACT score doesn't matter? Well, all they do is get paid more than minimum wage, like fucking $500 million a year. Now $5 billion a year, but that's me. I'm better than everybody else. So the state of Kansas owes me $1 trillion. Merrill Lynch owes me $1 trillion. PaineWebber owes me $1 trillion. Smith Barney owes me $1 trillion. We'll discuss the ownership. That there's no individual owns 1%. The original founders, whatever, Merrill, Payne, of PaineWebber, Smith Barney. They are no longer alive. And I'm sure some of the children of these big companies, that inherited a lot of stock, are told that they can't go into these companies. I've heard that too. They inherited, their family started the company. They can't go into the company. They own a large amount of stock. They're not allowed to get a paycheck there. And they are a major, they own a lot of stock, not 51% or what, but the whole thing's ridiculous. They own me $1 trillion. Each of them, Oppenheimer, BC Christopher. Hand me $1 trillion, punks. When I was doing Uber, these military guys were yakking yesterday drunk. They were drunk. Well, one guy was drunk. Let's go into Jimmy John's and rob the place. They were talking stupid shit. And the guy says, if I see this Uber trip on YouTube, I'm going to sue you. And I said, well, how are you going to know it's me? If it's on YouTube, how do you know it's me? Well, I do have a camera in my car, So he was like observing the camera saying, you put this on, well, he said, are these YouTube videos getting some action? Some publicity for me? Let's just get the money too. The trillions. The $5 billion a year paycheck. Everybody in the stockbrokers. Ah! Everybody at the courthouse. Ah! Everybody at the Pika. Everybody at the police. Blindside arrests. Yes, me. I'm a Crawford first. I'm George A. Crawford III first. Pretty boy. Yeah, I'm a pretty boy, aren't I? Idiots.